to the 40, and it's a first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. The Nattyyy Lions have their offense in high gear. Straight ahead, it's Hansen. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The run inside. It's Jordan. He's past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, USC. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you want it.
Sets his feet. It's Beck. Finds his big tight end. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Nattyyy Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Nattyyy Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll give it to People. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Hits inside. It's Hansen. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Nattyyy Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quick catch. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Nattyyy Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Penn State! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's chased out of bounds, but he takes that return across the 50 to the 48. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer. Getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. QB got it himself. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Jordan. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. To the air, it's Mayava. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Trojans! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread, don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Nattyyy Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Hansen. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Turns it upfield. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The keeper on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Got it. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And while that last pass was complete, it's left them in an even worse situation on third down. Drops back, it's Specht. Here comes the heat. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Nattyyy Lions will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide left, it's Jordan. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, it's Jordan. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw one first. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jordan. Still on his feet at the 35. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Unloads it downfield. He's got it on the outside. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Mayava. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down to the air. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Drops back on first down. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.